What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 99 of my money making guide here in Grand Theft Auto 5 online. Last time we had continued with the prep missions for the Cayo Perico Heist. Now, in order to do the Cayo Perico Heist, you will have to own a Consatka, which is a giant nuclear sub. You can purchase one off of Warstock Cash and Carry. It's pretty expensive, so you probably won't be able to get it right away. So you're going to have to do some of the other money-making opportunities in this game to build up enough money. And once you can afford it, you can buy it and you'll gain access to the heist. And the heist takes place on the island of Cayo Perico, in which you have to break into a compound on the island owned by El Rubio. And there'll be a random primary target that you have to steal, and then there will be any number of secondary targets that you can also take, which will include cash, paintings and stuff like that, gold. There's gold bars as well. So, and the primary target that I'm going to be stealing is the pink diamond. It's a giant pink diamond that's in a display case in the basement of his compound, and so we got a bunch of supplies ready to go to get that. And so now we're going to go to our planning screen and actually plan out how we're going to do this. Okay, so it says mandatory prep work complete, finale access granted, planning phase can now be initiated. To increase the chance of success, continue scoping out for additional intel and complete optional prep work. Alright, so let's accept that. And so now we got to go to the finale screen. Okay, so here's what we got to do. Here's our preview selections. We got to select our approach vehicle. We got to select an infiltration point. That's basically how we're going to get onto the island. We have to pick a compound entry point. That's how we're going to get into the compound. We need to pick an escape point. That's how we're going to get off the island. And then we got to choose the time of day, and then our weapon loadout, and you can hire support crew if you want. So let's start with our approach vehicle. So our approach vehicle is the Consatka. So that's basically my submarine. So we're going to get onto the island through my Consatka, and that'll take us near the compound, and then we're going to have to swim underwater to this access hatch and get through it with a cutting torch to get into the compound. Then we have our infiltration point. So there's a couple of different places we can go. We can go to the airstrip. We can do a halo jump. We can go to the west beach, the main dock, where there's actually some secondary targets at the main dock. We can go to the north dock, the north drop zone, the south drop zone, or we can go to the drainage tunnel. I think we're going to be using the drainage tunnel. Infiltration point scoped. We don't want to do that yet. Compound entry point. We can go through the main gate or the drainage tunnel. I think we're going through the drainage tunnel. Escape point. This one you can just choose whatever. So you can go to the airstrip and basically get off in a plane. You can go to the main dock, which I might actually do. There's the north dock, or you can go through your Consatka again, which is on the other side of the island. So I'm probably going to do Consatka. Time of day, you can either do day or night. Hopefully it's during the day, but I don't know if I can choose that. Weapon loadout, we have our, conspirator loadout, which has a pistol, C4, a knuckle duster, and this assault rifle. And then we bought the suppressors. And then you have a support crew. You can either call in an airstrike, which I don't know why you'd need that. There's a supply drop. Don't really need that. There's a sniper, helicopter backup, recon drone, and a weapon stash. Hmm. Weapon stash. I wonder where that would be. I could do that. Are you sure you want to purchase a weapon stash? Please note this can only be used with the vellum. Oh. Can't do that then. What about helicopter backup? What's this? Are you sure you want... Please note, to use this, the island air defenses must first be disabled at the control tower. Oh. Crap. Supply drop. What's this? Please note, to do this, the island air defenses must be disabled. Man, I don't want... Alright, well, then I guess I'm not doing any of that. Anyway, I think we got everything set up. Let's start. Alright, let's purchase heavy armor. Obviously, I'm going to close the matchmaking because I want to do this by myself. Okay, so it's time to make your move. Infiltrate the compound, grab the goods, and get out in one piece. How you pull this heist off is up to you. I guess now we're setting it up. Okay. Now we gotta select all this stuff. Okay, select approach vehicle, Kansatka. Yes. There we go. So now the Kansatka's ready to go. Our infiltration point is gonna be the drainage tunnel. Which is weird because the Kansatka's all the way up there and the drainage tunnel's all the way down here. Well, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Or we could do the main dock. That's how we're infiltrating the compound. Nah, let's do the drainage tunnel. That's why we have the cutting torch. You might as well use it. Compound entry point, drainage tunnel. Escape point. Well, there is a secondary target at the airstrip, but there's also a couple of secondary targets at the main dock. Plus, there's the ones in the compound. How would I get away on the main dock? I guess just a boat? Let's just do that. Let's do main dock, because that's close to the compound, so I won't have to go very far. Time of day, obviously we're going to do day. I don't want to do night. It's ridiculous. Weapon loadout, we're good. Heist crew. Again, can't really do any of this stuff, so we'll just ignore all that. Assign crew cut. Obviously, I'm going to get 100% because I'm by myself. And we're ready to go. Oh, and look, I got like a... I got scuba gear on. That's cool. Alright, here we go. Are you ready, Pavel? You ready to drop me off on Cayo Perico so I can swim with my scuba gear? We're going to be doing a lot of swimming because I got to go all the way from the north end of the map down to the drainage tunnel at the south end of the map. So, we're going to be doing a lot of swimming. But remember, we have the signal jammer. The signal jammer will allow the Kansatka to get close to the island. Alright, here we go. So we have to go to El Rubio's compound.
I have your position. I will also access compound CCTV once you are inside.
As you can see, there's a lot of mines down here, so definitely avoid those.
Even if it involves underwater drainage pipe, it's just up ahead.
Now, like I said, each time you do this heist, you can choose different things. You can choose a different infiltration point. You can choose a different way to exit the island. You can choose a different way to get into the compound. It's up to you what you want to do. I just chose the drainage tunnel because it's the easiest way into the compound. Because it'll take us right to the basement. And if you remember, this is where the cutting torch comes in. Okay. So we got to use this. This is kind of hard to use, but basically you just got to cut through this. Okay, so hold R1 to start cutting. Use R and L to move the cutting tool. Okay. So basically you want to cut where the green things are, all the way down. Okay, never mind. This is actually pretty easy. You're basically just holding the R1 button and just cutting through each of these. And then once you do, it'll go out of the way and you'll be good to go.
I think Mr. Rubio is best thing that ever happened to us. And we are worst thing ever happened to him, huh?
Alright, now you just push it out of the way and we're in.
Perfect.
Alright.
As we say in Navy, you want the element of surprise? Choose least hygienic option. Now, enjoy your little swim, yes?
To access infiltration point. Alright, we're good. The good thing is, like I said, this access point takes us straight into the basement where we need to be. Alright, and we're here. Well, I guess now we're not in the basement, but we gotta get to the basement. Okay, so we have our silenced weapons, and as you can see on the map, there's a bunch of people here.
Through the uncharted tunnel and into the den of strung-out militiamen. Good. Things are going according to plan, huh? Now, let's see what he has for us in the vault this time.
So as you can see, there's a camera here, there's a bunch of guards here, another camera here, more guards and a camera, more guards, more cameras, and that thing right there is a juggernaut.
You cannot fool, no matter what you are wearing.
Now, I would definitely recommend doing as much of this heist as you can, quietly. Because once you get seen by any of these guys, they'll spawn infinitely and they'll start shooting at you. So this guy looks like he's by himself. Okay, that's that guy done. So we don't have to kill everybody, we just have to kill as many people as we need to get to the compound. Or I guess to the keypad. Okay. Looks like this guy's also by himself.
Spetsnaz, created new tactical approach method. The Russian word means valiant jump from cliff. I keep part of his skull under my hat for luck.
So as you can see here, there's a keypad here, but I don't have the key cards to use to unlock the door.
There is no way to open double keycard system by yourself. We have logged its location. You will have to come back with a crew.
Yep, that's the problem with this, is that if you're by yourself, you can't access those doors because you need 2 key cards. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, it's what you gotta do. So we're here, and we gotta make our way over to this keypad. So we gotta go, like, around here.
There will be many locked doors in Mr. Rubio's house. Worth looking for keys, I think.
That is true. If we have keys, we can open locked doors, and that's where some of the secondary targets will be. Oh crap, there's 2 guys here. Let's look at our map. So what we're going to have to do is, if we do take these guys out, we're going to have to take them out in quick succession.
Remember, there is a cliff here. It is an attractive alternative to being captured alive.
Oh, I took too long to take that guy out. That's okay. That's okay. Whoop. Who's that? That's okay. I knew I was going to get seen. It doesn't really matter if you're seen. It does mean that they're going to be coming at you pretty hard, but I got plenty of snacks and body armor, so I'm just going to make my way to the underground vault and just hope for the best. Just really watch out for the heavily armored guy. He's the only guy you're really gonna have to worry about. These guys are pushovers. Especially since we disrupted their armor and weapons, they're not really gonna have a lot to use against you. Shoot at this guy. Thank you. Oh, there's the heavily armored guy. Oh, run around the corner. You can hear the siren going off. Alright, where's this guy with the minigun? Don't know. I don't like that he's... Oh, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure these guys spawn forever, so... You know, just make your way to the place. I do have a key. I did find a key on that guy's body. So if there's a locked door around here, I could get it open. Just don't know where the oh, I have only one key card. You need two, so never mind. Yeah, how about that, boy? Here's a door. Can I get in here? No? Alright. Good thing I've got, like, plenty of ammo. And these guys drop ammo, so that's good.
The office will be heavily guarded, but that's where we saw that keypad on the CCTV.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Rubio's gotta hire some better guards, dude. These guards suck. Oh boy. I don't think so, buddy. And where's this Juggernaut? I really gotta take this Juggernaut out. He's gonna be the biggest pain. Who's shooting me now? I'm wasting ammo. No, stop it. Stop it! I hate all the enemies in this game always hide. Uh-oh, there's the minigun guy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got him. Yeah. Alright, I think I've killed enough people to get through here. Now, where is this basement access point? It's gotta be around here somewhere. As you can see, most of these guys only have pistols because I disrupted their weapons, so they don't have like all their useful equipment that they'd use normally. Gotta be getting close to where I need to be. Where is this door? This door is always so hard to find. I mean, you see the yellow dot, but it doesn't really tell you where that yellow dot is. Like, what floor is it on? Ow, ow, ow! This guy's come out of nowhere. Oh, it's down here. No? What? Where is it? I never can find where this place is. What floor is it on? There's more people shooting at me. Where is it? Is it up here? Must be way up here. Aha, we found it. Okay, it's up the stairs. That's artwork. Can I take this artwork? No? Didn't I find artwork I could take? Here we go. Cut painting. Let's take this. Oh crap. I have to actually cut the thing? Alright, cool. That's one secondary target we got. How much did that fill up? Oh, wow, that already filled up half my bag? Oh.
That looks expensive.
What's this? I found a gun? What's that? Oh, weapon unlocked Perico pistol. What the heck is that?
CCTV image is a little blurry. Was that a gun made of gold?
Yes, it was. Alright, hack keypad. Print cloner. Oh yeah, we gotta reconstruct his fingerprint. This is kind of hard actually. Okay, so you gotta match the fingerprint on the left with the fingerprint on the right.
Cybersecurity will show you fragments from previous scans. You just need to cycle through them to match the target print. And keep an eye out for people trying to kill you.
I'll be fine. It's kind of hard to do. You just gotta really look at it. There you go, that's one. We gotta do this 2 more times. We basically just are matching what you see on the screen. There we go, that's 2 fingerprints. There we go. That's that. Yep. That's that. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. That's all 3 fingerprints. We're in. Alright, down to the vault. And then once we get the primary target, there's a couple more secondary targets we might be able to find. And then we gotta get off this island. Uh-oh. There's more people. Dude, I want to use this pistol made of gold. Yo, that thing's powerful. I'll take it. Burn lock. Oh, I actually lost some of my money because he shot me. Don't do that. Cut glass. Oh crap. Okay, use R2 to cut through glass.
Slicing through bomb-proof glass using a plasma cutter. Doing it under machine gun fire. And I should know.
Alright, don't let it overheat. If it overheats, just let go.
Plasma cutter, a submarine mechanic's best friend. You must treat her gently, or she will overheat.
This is thick glass, dude. Just every now and again when it heats up too much, just let go of R2 and then just do it again. Until you get through. Damn, dude, how thick is this glass? There we go. We're in. The diamond is ours.
The last time I stole a diamond this size, my team did a 3-day sprint through the rainforest back to the coast. So, no complaining about the escape route. It looks like they have sealed off the drainage pipe you used to get in here. You will have to find another way out.
Really? I cannot escape via the drainage tunnel. Crap. I'm gonna have to find another way out. Alright.
Reinforcements incoming.
Alright. Escape the compound. And we'll find some more secondary targets on the way.
Does not mean there is no time for opportunistic theft, yes? You like it, you take it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I gotta get out of here, so I can go find some secondary targets. This pistol's pretty good. Uh-oh. Nope, reload, reload, reload. It's like a one-shot kill. I love this. Can I get through this gate? I do not have the key to unlock this door. Well, gotta go around. Oh. So I guess we're escaping through the front gate. Ow! Stop it! Choose the escape point. Sure. Oh, they keep shooting my money and I'm losing money. Stop doing that. It's like I can't get through. Just press the button, dummy. There we go. Alright. Let's get out of here. Run!
Okay, the compound is behind us, and the hard part is done. Now, do not die on the easy part, yes? Get out of there. Go.
This pistol's so good, dude.
GPS now. Main docks. Go.
Yeah, and the good thing about the main dock is that there's a secondary target over there. Ow, ow, ow. Get my snack menu out. Okay. Let's make our way to the main dock and then we'll steal that other secondary target.
This time is the straw that breaks the camel's hump, I think.
Don't worry, we're gonna get some more secondary targets, even though we are losing some money.
Helicopter again.
Okay, we got our cutting torch. Or not cutting torch, we got the what is it called? The wire cutters. No, stop making me lose money. Stop making me lose money. No. There's so many guards here. Alright, we're gonna have to shoot down this helicopter. Stop! Who's shooting? Who is shooting me? Now I'm below 1.4 million. Who's shooting me? Who? Damn it, bro. Die already! You stupid people! Just die! So I can aim at the helicopter! It's a freaking Valkyrie. I'm still getting shot! Who is shooting? Holy crap! How many people is El Rubio gonna send after me? Holy crap, dude. What was that? Why can't I shoot this helicopter down? This is the hardest part about this heist, is that these enemies will literally spawn forever. Good, you better retreat. Go away, El Rubio. You're ruining my take here. I'm down like 600 or $60,000 or whatever. Stop shooting Joker. Just get in the thing. I want these secondary targets. Wow. Okay. Alright, we're in. Let's see how much of this we can actually take. Let's start with the cash. We might actually be able to take both of this, which would be great. Shut up, El Rubio. I'm taking all your crap. Now, if you have more people in your organization when you're pulling this off, you'll actually be able to take more of these secondary targets, but you can only hold so much. Don't you dare shoot at me. Alright, as you can see, our escape method is that boat right there. That's what we have to get to, our weaponized dinghy. But we're going to have to kill a few more of these guys first to make an escape. Hold on, there's another guy coming around my left. And then there's one more guy to my right. Don't you dare shoot me. Alright, let's make it to the dinghy. No, there's more people.
The water is full of attack boats. You will need to be careful.
There's more people shooting at me. Oh wait, this is no. This isn't the. Damn it! That's the wrong boat. I can't shoot him because I'm in the water. How many of his guards are on this stupid island? Just kill everybody. Holy crap. Who's shooting me now? Who is shooting me now? Fuck's sake. Just get in the weaponized dinghy.
Okay, so there's a lot on your plate at the moment, but you know what's not on your plate? Enemy air support. That was some forward planning.
Alright. Unfortunately, they took a lot of my money, but it's whatever. I got 1.4 million. I hate that your money goes away if you get shot. That was the stupidest thing they could have done. Especially if I'm doing it by myself. But I did do it on hard and I didn't lose a life, so that's something. It's the first time I haven't lost a life while doing this. And that was with being shot at about 100,000 times. Alright, I think we're done. Yes! Finally! Holy crap, that was hard. It's the first time I've ever done Cayo Perico without losing a life. At least my escape point was a lot closer than the last time I did this. The last time I did this, my escape point was the airstrip, and that's really far away. This one, it was literally like right across the street. Yeah. I made that big money, boy. $1.4 million. Heist passed. Platinum, which I mean, obviously I'm going to get platinum. Potential take 5 million. Wait, really? You can make that much? Holy crap. Don't get detected. Well, you know, who cares? I knew I was going to get detected like immediately. 3000 RP. And I think I should get an award for finishing the heist without losing a life. And there's Miguel Madrazo, Martin's son, and he's like, yeah, thanks for the diamond. And I'm like, thanks for the money. Alright, time to complete 24 minutes. Approach vehicle Konsatka. Primary target pink diamond. Primary target take 1.3 million. Secondary target take 177,000. And then I didn't read the rest of it, but that's Cayo Perico. Not a very difficult heist. I mean, it can be, but it's not that hard. There's a lot of preps you gotta do, but you know, once you do them, the heist itself is just get into the compound, get the primary target, get any secondary targets you can find, and get out. And like I said, if you have more than one person doing that with you, then you'll be able to take more of the secondary targets. But because I was doing it by myself, I can only take so much of the primary target. So I still managed to make a little bit of a primary target, but not a lot. And obviously I could have made more, but they kept shooting at me, and so I kept losing money. I probably lost a couple $100,000. But that's okay. So now that we're done with Cayo Perico, the next money-making opportunity I'm going to show you guys is something else that you can do on Cayo Perico. And it's actually buried stashes and treasure chests. So, if you remember a while back when I was showing you the different free mode random events that you can find throughout the city, those like blue dots, and it'll be like a drug vehicle, or it'll be a guy robbing a store, or an armored truck. Well, one of them was actually the skeleton. And if you find the skeleton, he'll be clinging onto this map of Cayo Perico, and if you find that map, it'll show you the location of buried stashes on Cayo Perico. And so when you go to scope out the island, there'll be these two big white circles on the map with a question mark in the middle. And if you go to those locations, you'll be able to find the buried stashes. And then the treasure chests will be another two locations on the map that'll be random each day. And you have to go and find those, and it'll just be a little treasure chest on the ground that you open up. So if you find the two buried stashes, each one will have 25,000 in them, so you can make 50,000 a day doing that. And then the two treasure chests will also make you another $50,000. And you can actually find where those are if you go to collectibles in your interaction menu, and you want to scroll down to daily collectibles. And so here's the buried stashes. There's 0 of 2. And then you have treasure chests, which is another 2. And then I showed you in a previous part a long time ago that you can also find hidden caches throughout Los Santos, so we did those as well. So that's probably what we're going to do next time. And then after that, we're going to do the bail office / bounty hunting, which is a DLC that released not too long ago. So we'll do that, and then after that I have to do Agents of Sabotage, and then we'll end things off with Oscar Guzman Flies Again. So that's what we have to look forward to in the next couple of parts. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, leave a like on it and subscribe to my channel if you're new by hitting that subscribe button. I'm currently at 485 subscribers, so with your help I can get that up to 500 and beyond. So definitely subscribe today and click that notification bell, set it to all notifications so you don't miss a single video I post. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.